both teams vying to the SIAC championship. It's about a 3 or 4 way tie, kid.
Yes, indeed. And
this is a must game for either team if they want to be contenders. Here's a play, 2nd and 10 on the 20. Here's a play, Patterson. First and
yes, baby.
He picks up about 3 on that play, but he was faced by that Thoroughbred defense. Thoroughbreds in their white road jerseys and white pants. Golden Tigers in their crimson jerseys and crimson pants. Golden Tigers defending the right side of your device, and Kentucky State the left.
I like it, Frank, when Patterson runs that ball north and south, and if they're going to tackle him, he's going to make them pay for it. And that was a great job by Fugate, but he did put Fugate on his back. And so that's the reality you can pay. But, you know, you got to love a back like that, going to make them pay.
39. Here's the play, Ken Woodard. Williams drops back, has time. Gets inside, finds one of his favorite topics of the receiving end. That's Laverian Stewart on that catch for the Golden Tigers. And Ken, move those chains.
Yes, that exactly. We love 88. O'Neal was a great guy. Did a great job last week on scoring the touchdown coming out the backfield.
1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers. Ball on the 45-yard line of Tuskegee University. 4 minutes in the first. Ball game's tied 7-7. Lewis Williams has receivers either side. Williams, the give is to Patterson. Patterson turns the corners, Ken, and he maybe will salvage about 2 yards on that play.
Yes, he's a great guy. I love that second effort, and that second and third effort he did that. And Frank, I was going to go back to Jamal Pritchard and the timing Patterson with Lewis Williams. We'll see that one again, because that definitely is a workable thing, and they didn't stop it. It was just a great play where the timing was just a little bit off on that one.
2nd down and 8. Ball is on the 47 of Tuskegee. Lewis Williams has receivers either side. Here's Williams. Drops back, has time. Complete. Intended again for number 17. That's going to be Jamal Pritchard. And Ken having difficulty making that connection with Pritchard. Timing is a little bit off. 3:16 in the first. Ball game still tied, 7-7. Ken Woodard.
Yes, but you can still say the Thoroughbreds haven't been able to stop that play. It's just been a misconnection on the misfire. But once they get that thing together, you know, that's going to be a play they don't have to. The Thoroughbreds will definitely have to be able to stop in the fourth quarter. Right now, they so far have not been able to stop it.
Split far to the far side. Pritchard to the left. Here's the play. Lewis drops back, has time, has coverage, has it again, throws it to Hodges, and Hodges easily picks up the Golden Tiger first down. He's going to be brought down around the 44-yard line of Kentucky State. First down, move those chains.
Move those chains, Frank. And you got to love it, Hodges. Hey, being a senior, and this being a senior year and being a graduating senior, you say, hey, give me the ball, give me the ball. You got to love it. Hey, you know, and you got to like that communication, and they're comfortable enough and well enough to play with each other to make those kind of plays and make that kind of call, and to see each other out there on the field.
2:52 in the first, 7-7 is your score. Lewis Williams calling the signals. Hodges and Pritchard out wide. And it was intended for number 17, Ken, Jamal Pritchard, but he lost his footing. Surface was a little wet, and Jamal couldn't get the proper footing, and he kind of fell down, and the ball was over his head.
That's definitely, Frank, going to be a factor as the game goes on. You know, the field is a little moisture right here. I had a little sprinkle earlier today, and that's definitely going to be a factor in this game.
You know, looking at it this year, Golden Tigers have even played better when it was raining, Ken. 2:30. First quarter action, 7-7 is your score. We're at home, Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium. Golden Tigers with the football, 2nd down and 10 on the 44. Williams rolls to his left, and he calls his own number. He's going to be brought down inside of the 46-yard line, and he may lose a yard or two on that play, Ken.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And that was a good play by the Thoroughbreds, slanting to the right short side of the field, and did a great execution by the Thoroughbreds.
2:05 in the beginning of the contest. We're in the first quarter. Golden Tigers have it 3rd down and 12. Ball is on the 46-yard line of Kentucky State. Lewis Williams has receivers to the near and far side. On a long count, here's Williams, drops back. Williams has time, has a man open, and it's going to be intercepted by Kentucky State, the 35 to 40, and the Thoroughbreds are going to be brought down around the 46-yard line. Williams having a little trouble today as the sun peeks through the clouds, turns it over. Kentucky State will intercept Williams, and they'll have it 1st and 10. They'll have it on the 46-yard line, their own 46. Another bad turnover, Ken, for those Golden Tigers.
Yes, and you got a nice target there at number 84, Jamal Cooch. He's a 6'5", 220 junior out of Phoenix, Alabama. Great target, but it was just a little bit too high for him as well on this time. But getting the timing down would be definitely a factor.
Here's the play.
There we go.
Golden Tigers see nowhere to go, Ken.
Yeah, that's we talking about our seniors making their debut. That's Darian Peterson. And it's a senior year out of Atlanta, Georgia, 6'2", 260. Wearing 25.
Jonathan Jerry leading the Thoroughbreds has been the quarterback that started the ball game for the Thoroughbreds. With 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter, the ball game is still deadlock. It's tied 7-7. Jerry has receivers, has a receiver split to the far side. Man in the slot, lines up under center. Here's Jerry. Play action pitches to the right. They get inside, and that play picks up yardage. It's going to get down to the Golden Tigers 42-yard line, Ken. Picks up, looks like it's going to be a 1st down. 1st and 10 for Kentucky State, 34 seconds in the first. Quarterback Jerry leading his Thoroughbreds down the field. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line of Tuskegee University. Clock runs 21 seconds. Jerry has receivers to the near and the far side. Here's the play. Jerry up the gut. Goes number 30 for the Thoroughbreds, and Ken, Kentucky State is continuing that ground attack.
Yes, that was a good job. That was a lot better, good effort by the second effort by the Golden Tigers there. I like to see that, and that's it for the first quarter.
At the end of the first quarter, Tuskegee University 7, Kentucky State 7. Let's pause. You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network.
This is the BCSN Pod Zone, your place for the news, views, and conversations about all things related to HBCU athletics. Here the BCSN Sports Wrap, Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab, Knights of the Round Table, the pregame show, the Carlos Brown Show, the ONG Strike Zone, and more in one place. We are changing the way you consume HBCU sports, one broadcast at a time.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is it's so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do. Brian, AD, Roy, all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
A gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCUs.
I want you to get the vaccine because I want you to be safe.
I don't want you to be a patient I take care of in the hospital. That's what I'm scared of. Can I hug you?
Yeah. Love you. Love you too.
Good afternoon, everybody. We're back live from Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium as we get ready to start the second quarter in the SIAC competition this afternoon, Western Division Conference play. Golden Tigers against the Kentucky State Thoroughbreds. 7-7 is your score. K-State with the ball. And the give is up to gut, and there's a little emotion, though.
You know, you gotta love it. It's a contact sport, Frank. What you say, baby?
Yeah, I tell you, a few non-verbal communicative skills out there, Ken.
As long as you keep between the whistles, I ain't got a problem with it. You know, keep it gentlemen. But hey, that whistle haven't blown yet. I'm gonna knock you. I'm gonna give you a snot bubble.
Third down and 6. Ball is on the 34-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Kentucky State has a man in motion. The give is up to gut again to number 3, and that's going to be Brett Slive. And Slive picks up a yard on that play. Third down and 3. Ball is on the 34-yard line. 14 minutes and 5 seconds in the second quarter here at Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium. Final game at home for Tuskegee University.
Look like they want to go for it, Frank. And we talking about some football here, baby. You know, I think they're going to take it inside, keep it in the
4th and 3. Thoroughbreds go for it. And they pitch it at the end, and they'll get it in more, and Kentucky State gets inside, and they will score. Touchdown, Thoroughbreds, kids.
Hungry dog gets the bone. That was Otis Adams on that run.
I tell you, that was a riverboat gamble there, and the Thoroughbreds, along with Coach Charlie Johnson, went for it, and they converted over for a score. We have a 13-7 ball game. And Ken, I tell you, when you gamble on third, you got a little bit more than you gambled for.
There you go. That's what it takes. You to be the hero of the GOAT, you know, and put that second effort in there, and he hit the extra gear, and Odom made a nice run.
Gerardo Beasley, it's up, and it's a point after attempt. It's going to be good. We have a 14-7 ball game with 13:33 to go in the second. Kentucky State scores again. PAT good. Let's pause. You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
It didn't. What happened was a gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network in partnership with the HBCU for these black colleges.
Absolutely.
And it would have educated the Black College Sports Network. This is what he wanted to do. That would have educated a lot of black kids. Okay. That was the real reason why I got into it, was when I saw what happened with the Black College Sports Network, which I.
This is Ryan Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
Follow the Black College Sports Network and all of our shows on YouTube. You can find us at MyJBN Online and on all social media at MyBCSN1.
Let's get back to strolling instead of scrolling. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your family.
You're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics. There's only one place to go. Tune in to The Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
It's like a loop machine. Going around town, trying to get down. It's like a loop machine.
We're back live from Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium on the campus of Tuskegee University, where the Thoroughbreds of Kentucky State are out front of the Golden Tigers. 14-7 is your score with 13:33 to go in the second. Ken Woodard, how are the stats looking in that first quarter of play?
Stats is looking good, Frank. What we got in the first quarter on first downs, we had Thoroughbreds had 2, and we had 6 first downs. Our passing yardage has been great with the connection with Steve Hodges and Jamal Pritchard. Did a great job on our passing yardage. Has been great. And here we go with the kickoff.
Let's go back to live action. The Thoroughbreds kicking off to the Golden Tigers. Steve Hodges will take it inside the 15 to 20. Hodges turns the corner, still on his feet. There's the wall, and Hodges still on his feet, takes it to the 35-yard line, and Hodges on an outstanding kickoff return, and there's a little theatrical performing by the Thoroughbreds. They
trying to sell it, Frank. He tried to sell it, didn't he?
Yeah, he tried to say that he recovered the fumble, but that didn't work, Ken.
Yes.
13 minutes and 23 seconds. Second quarter action. 13-23. Kentucky State 14. Golden Tigers 7. Tuskegee with the football. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Williams, the sole quarterback in for Willie Slater's Golden Tigers. He'll have it 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Hodges and Pritchett split to the left. Vontae Patterson, your ball carrier. Patterson picks up about 4 yards on that play, Ken. He gets it to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a second down and about 6 for Tuskegee. 13:08, Ken Woodard. Golden Tigers playing catch-up football, but moving the ball swiftly down the field.
And that's what I like. I like to see them put together a drive. They put together a drive and putting them together, running left, running right, throwing left, and throwing right. I like the play call.
2nd and 6. Here's Patterson. Patterson is going to get it back to the 41, maybe a yard on that play. He met a very forceful Thoroughbred defense around the 40-yard line.
That was a good heads-up play by the Thoroughbreds, and they put an 8 in the box in there, and they gapped everything, and there just was no place to run for Patterson, and he's a great runner from north and south. There's just no place to run when you put 8 in the box like that. You can shoot every gap, Frank.
Jarvis McKee comes in the ball game for the Golden Tigers. Receivers split either side. Williams calling the signals. Williams, it's a pass, drops back, has a man open. It's good. It's going to be Hodges for a first down. He takes it to the 45, and it'll be first down. Golden Tigers. Move those chains.
Move those chains. Outstanding. You got to love it. Hodges has been a go-to guy, and they get the chemistry together. And being a red shirt senior, this is senior year. He's doing a great job. He's been doing a great job for his whole career here at Golden Tigers. As the sun come out, Frank, and dry this field up a little bit better, and we get some better footage out of the players out there making the cuts.
First and 10 for the Tigers, the golden ones on the 47. Here's Lewis Williams. Williams, play action, fires it out, has a man open, throws on the run, and it's going to be out of bounds around the 40, the 32, 37-yard line. And Lewis Williams on the run found his receiver, Jarvis McGee, one of his secondary receivers coming out of the backfield. And that's going to be good for a Tuskegee first down.
I like that. You know, that was the same play he did before. Well, pressure was on. He didn't lose his composure, and he was able to make a good throw. He was able to get rid of the ball and turn a sack into positive yards, and it's second and short.
First and 10 from the 38. Second. First and 10. Here's a play. The give to the Patterson, the Pat man. Avante gets it inside of the 34, picks up maybe 3 on that play.
Yeah, Frank, and with some of the things you can't see, but when we're looking out there, Patterson, he got pushed down again by the linebacker, and then he helped him up as well. Once the whistle was blown, the play was over, he helped Patterson up, so it's not a taunting where you're trying to hit somebody after the play. If I got a chance to hit you between the whistle blows, I'm going to do it, but other than that, I'm going to help you up because it's not personal, it's just the way I want to hit you.
First and 10 from the 34, second quarter action, 10-38 receivers split either side. Quick pass out to Hodges. Hodges will get inside. Hodges dances down. He's going to be brought down around the 9-yard line. Great connection between the senior, Steve Hodges, and quarterback Lewis Williams. It's going to be good for a Golden Tiger first down. It's inside the red zone, kid.
Inside the 10, yeah. And that was the connection we spoke of earlier. They just didn't hit it on that other drive, but they moving the ball down the field like that, and they moving the change, as we say, Frank. That timing is together, and when they get that chemistry going, it's unstoppable. Thoroughbreds haven't been able to stop them yet once they get that timing together.
First and goal, ball on the 7-yard line of the Thoroughbreds. Here goes Patterson. Burst through the middle. He gets it down to around the 4-yard line, kid. Running with authority, Patterson is.
It was nowhere to go, but he took it there anyway. I love it, Patterson, because it's a contact sport, and sometimes you can't bob and weave. You guys just got to take the lick and keep it moving.
Give him 3 on the carry.
Great job, Patterson.
Second and goal, 9:39. Golden Tigers. Lewis Williams, receiver split to the left. Hodges in motion. Here's play. Lewis gives it to Patterson. Patterson walks in. Touchdown, Tuskegee. Golden Tigers strike again.
Yes, you got to love it. You got that textbook football. What you said, Frank, is that textbook football or what?
Basic fundamental football. Avante Patterson runs off tackle, gets inside. You have a 14-13 ball game as the Golden Tigers will attempt the PAT. Hussick will kick it for the PAT for the Tigers. 9:27 second quarter action here in the contest.
And you got to give credit to Nate Hare has been a strong force up there on that front line.
Somebody move, and here's the play. It's up, and it's going to be good. You know, the Golden Tigers will decline it. Somebody moved. We'll see. It looks like the Thoroughbreds moved, and I think I'm going to be correct on that. It's going to be declined. We have a tied ball game.
Yes,
14-14.
This definitely, Frank, is going to be a game that's going to come down to the fourth quarter. It's going to come down to who has the ball last and who's going to make the last play. But Kentucky has capitalized on a couple of turnovers, Frank, and but not have put together a consistent drive like the Golden Tigers have put together 2 consistent drives, and then had a turnover with the interception on the other 2 possessions. So we're still looking at we're doing a good job on moving the chains and being consistent, playing some all-around good football.
You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network. Let's pause for commercial messages. If you take
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
Whether it's advice on managing your anxiety or tools to help you stay grounded, Coping-19 provides a range of resources and self-care tips to help you cope with this pandemic. We can help. Find the resources that work best for you at coping-19.org.
It's the show where we take...
Good afternoon. We're back live at Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium on the campus of historic Tuskegee University, where the Golden Tigers and the Thoroughbreds of Kentucky State are tied 14-14, 9 minutes and 27 seconds in the second. And Ken, it's West Division competition in Tuskegee today.
And contact football. Ringers, dingers, stingers, and bell ringers is what I want to see out there today. And anytime you can see it in SIC football out here, they both are 2-2, trying to stay in the hunt for the conference, winning our division on the western slope of the conference championship. And this game is as the sun comes out a little bit more and dries up the field, we're going to see a lot more competition of that smash mouth football.
Charlie Johnson and Willie Slater. Here's Hussick. Kicks it off deep. It's going to be taken on the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25. And Thoroughbreds are going to be brought down on the 30-yard line, returning that kickoff for Kentucky State.
Butterball, wasn't he, Frank?
Was Slive, and we've seen him all day long. He's a running back, yeah?
Yeah, he's like a new house out there. He's real big. We got a good load for him. We need to put some weight on him. I like the way he ran it up right up in there. He's going to make you pay to tackle him. That was for sure.
9 minutes, 20 seconds.
For sure.
Second quarter action, 1st and 10 for the Thoroughbreds. They have it on their own 30-yard line. And here's the play, Kentucky State. As receivers split to the far side. Man in motion. Here's the play. Up the gut goes the ball carrier for Kentucky State. He will pick up a yard on that play. It's going to bring up second down at about 9, Ken.
Yes, indeed. And that was a good play. They're just trying to establish and get a good drive going, Frank. You know, that's something they haven't had. You know, they had a couple of good breaks in there, but establishing the run, they haven't been consistent. But that was a good play when they on 4th and short.
Jonathan Jerry, the sole quarterback for the Thoroughbreds, sends receivers split to the far side. Jerry under center, calling the signals from the 32-yard line. Here's Jerry. Play action. Jerry on the keeper, calls his own number. He gets inside the 40. He'll pick up about 8 on that play. And he's going to be good for 1st and 10. First down, move the chains. Thoroughbred pick up another first down with 8:28 in the second, Ken.
Yeah, you like Sean Cross. Sean Cross has been a good fixture on that defense as a linebacker, coming across, making that tackle and making them pay for the quarterback getting there. Got a hold to the ribs, good wrap up and good solid tackle on him.
Ball spotted on the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, 8:08 for the Thoroughbreds. Quarterback Jerry has receivers to the left and to the right. Oh, hands off again up the gut and Ken. Golden Tigers close the door, nowhere to go for the Thoroughbreds.
Yes, indeed. Great call, and sometimes you got to go with the execution, but you got to be put in the right position, and that was a good call by Coach Powell, defensive coordinator, putting them guys in the right position, and they executed that defense very well where they didn't have no place to go.
Second down and 10. Ball is marked on the 41-yard line. Entering the ball game for Kentucky State as a wide receiver is Jordan Level. Level is split to the near side. Then Werger to the right side. Here's a play. Jerry on a pitch, running that option, and they get it. They get a man open. He's going to get down to the 30, the 25. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky State. The same play. They got us again on it, Ken.
Same soup on those, Frank. Same soup. Good job. Good.
Run that option.
Good execution. Great second effort on the block and great effort on running. I mean, that was Odom.
2014, you score. Let's pause. You're listening. Well, let's keep it right here. They're going to do the PAT, and we'll keep it right here.
Downfield blocking, Frank, was excellent.
Good. 703.
Very good. Stayed on the block.
14, you score. Here's PAT's up. He splits them. It's good. Well, a 21-14 ball game with 7:03 in the second. You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network.
It's the show where we take you inside the game before the game begins. It's the pregame. With your host, Charles Bishop and Neely. So get ready, because we pregame harder than the other show's party. It's the pregame.
Industry was hurting, but I done bandaged her up. Now I got too sick with it. Now we done found us.
Here comes Monmouth. Now they come in at North Carolina A&T for homecoming.
Advice to Monmouth for homecoming at A&T. Leave the band at home. You can just get the whole 20 minutes to A&T.
With my powers and knocking the pitches down, trying to teach you business first and put your pitches down. Yeah. Major.
This is Carlos Brown, letting you know that we're on the move. You can now catch the Carlos Brown Show beginning this July on the Black College Sports Network each and every Saturday from 11 to 1 Eastern Time. That's 10 to 12 Central Time. Same time, new place. On Facebook at the Carlos Brown Show and Black College Sports Network. Online at www.mybcsn.net and on the BCSN app, available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.
Let's get back to getting ticks instead of watching flicks. Before we can safely get out there, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your crew.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, people try to get down.
Good afternoon again from Cleveland, L. Abbott Memorial Stadium on the campus of Tuskegee University. Final game here in Tuskegee for the Golden Tigers in the 2021 football season with 7:03 in the second. Kentucky State out front 21-14. And Ken, while we were off mic, we talked about how they were executing this option, and Kentucky State has done an outstanding job with that option here against the Golden Tigers in this West Division finale here in Tuskegee.
Yes, and Drew has some interesting points and stats about that. Kentucky State have won a couple of games without
Yeah, they beat Central State early this year, first game of the year, 0 for 4 passing, and still won the game with over 300 yards of total offense. And they beat another opponent this year also without completing a pass.
Kentucky State kicks it off to the Golden Tigers. Here's the kick. Going to be taken inside of the 4, the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. Runs into traffic, and the Golden Tigers are going to be brought down around the 16-yard line, returning the kick for the Golden Tigers.
There you go. Brother got back. He came back there. Valson. It's been a while. Valson, good to see you back from injury there.
6:55 in the second. Kentucky State 21, Golden Tigers 14, first and 10. The ball will be marked on the Tuskegee 22-yard line. Second quarter action in SIAC West Division competition this afternoon. Here's the play. Quarterback Lewis Williams has receivers either side. Williams drops back, has time, throws on the run, and intended receiver was going to be number 3 for the Golden Tigers. That's going to be Bouncing.
Yes, and
Ken, he got it off at the last minute. And he had to kind of wade off those thoroughbreds that they were applying pressure.
Yes, indeed. And but you got to give him credit to hang in that pocket to try to make that play.
He did a good job.
Sometimes you got to take a lick. He took a lick and he did it. But on that kickoff, they kicked it away from Hodges this time because of that return that Hodges had before a couple of times. So they went to Belson as opposed to
Here's
Hodges.
Pritchett to the near side. Here's a play. Lewis fires it out. Has a man. He's caught. Catches it inside of the 30-yard line. And that's going to be number 3 again. That's going to be Bowson again.
Yeah, same play. Just did it with better execution. You know, if they didn't stop it the first time, nail it in there. And I like that rifle. Lewis, he got the rifle in there, and he penciled that one in there. He rifled it right in there where we can only be caught by Valson. And that was a great job because he was definitely covered.
2nd and 1. Pritchett. Valson, your receivers. Patterson is your back. Here's the play. And Patterson is going to be nailed around the 30, and the defense of K-State read that one well. What a blow, Ken.
There you go. And if Patterson's going to come out of there just for a little bit, get a little breather there, make sure you check, you know.
Can you blame him?
Terry Bryant comes in to relieve
It's fun time. It's fun time, baby.
Golden Tigers in punt formation. Ryan Duff will stand on his own 15-yard line.
Yeah.
That big guy back for Kentucky State, kid. It's number 3.
Brett Starr. Yep. There we go. That timeout again. We run out
delay game.
Delay game.
5-yard penalty, delay of game. 5:19 in the second. Kentucky State leads the Tigers 21-14. Ken, as I said earlier, SIAC competition at the best. We're in the West to see who's the best this afternoon.
Yes, indeed. And it's some contact going on.
Here's a punt. It's going to hang, and it's going to take a Golden Tiger bounce, and he'll take it in. As soon as he takes it, he won't make a yard, Ken. He's going to be brought down on the 4-yard line by the Golden Tigers. That number 3 again. It was the big running back was the return guy.
Brett Style.
He's a big guy, kid.
Yeah, that's indeed. I checked his size. He's about 220, about 5'10". You know, 5'8", 5'8", 210.
5:07 in the second quarter. 5:07 before halftime. 21-14. You score, Frank Lee. Mike Side along with Ken Woodard. We're at Cleveland Albert Memorial Stadium. We're on the campus of Tuskegee University. Very important game for both teams. Kentucky State is 2-2. In the SIAC, Golden Tigers are 2-1. So a win today, Ken Woodard, will give the Golden Tigers some hope in the West.
Yes, it will.
AKA the best.
The best in the West. And, we said it.
The best. It's an M, not a B.
Okay. Hey, AD, last week, we've been in this predicament before Tuskegee has in the West where Miles and Lane and Kentucky State and the Golden Tigers are trying to determine who's going to get the best bid for the SIAC West Division Championship. 5 minutes and 7 seconds. It's senior day on the campus of Tuskegee University. Willie Slater and Charlie Johnson meet in SIAC competition. While we're taking a TV break, let's pause. You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Yeah. What's up? We need all the ladies to hit the dance floor. Where the ladies at? Hey! Lou, you think they ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
She acting like she know me. Oh, she must have heard about the way that I be. I pull her body to me slowly. Yeah, she whispered to me, are you ready for me? Don't even ask for me. I spend this cash probably. If you get loose, we can lose it out on this floor. So what you got for me? 'Cause we could both be in my kitchen, girl. Just listen first, I gotta see you.
We're back to live action on the campus of Tuskegee University. 21-14 your score. Kentucky State with the football. Here's that option again, and the Golden Tigers read well on the stop of the Golden Tigers. It's number 45 and number 95, Ken. That's going to be Tyler Brown. He gets help from Jaquan Hicks on that stop for the Golden Tigers. So Thoroughbreds getting nowhere to go in that play. Second down and 10. Ball is on the Kentucky State 36-yard line with 4 minutes and 39 seconds to go before halftime. Here's the play. Thoroughbreds line up, have a receiver split either side. The Thoroughbreds with the football. Here's the play up the gut. There you go. Goes a bursting run by Kentucky State. And can I tell you, they have a host of backs who don't mind going up the gut. That's going to be Christopher Conway. He's a fullback for the Thoroughbreds. And Conway moves the ball for the Thoroughbreds. They're going to get it to the 43-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Ball is on the 43-yard line of the Thoroughbreds. 3:56 in the second. 21-14 is your score. SIAC competition. It's the West. It's the West Division here.
I like the way Carl Matthews come up there with that smack attack.
Jerry on the option again. Jerry.
Smack.
Got it.
There you go. Number 3.
But that's going to be enough, Ken, for a Kentucky State first down.
I love to see my free safety come up there and hit somebody, baby. He ain't going to keep going like that all day. They going to shut it down sooner or later. And I like the read of that free safety, Frank. They got the first down this time, but they ain't going to be able to get it all day. They going to make them pay. Great job by Carl Matthews, the free safety. They can move and change this time. But my free safety, number 3, is doing a good job coming up there. He's senior year, and he's drilled in there hitting folks. Now he's going for the dish.
Jerry gets a man open. It's going to be caught.
Look at it.
And they get down. And the Golden Tigers get it. Tuskegee recovers a fumble. It's going to be first and time.
Number 3, Carl Matthews.
The Golden Tigers. Big play. Turnover.
He was on. He made the last 3 plays in a row, Frank. He made the last 3 plays and he kept the marathon and said, y'all ain't going to beat me all day with this same soup on over. I like that. Great job by Carl Matthews. Get that ball out of there, and we recovered it.
Yeah, see, when you
go ahead, Drew, take it.
You don't pass the ball that often. When you come with a pass like that, it's very effective. But I guess because the receivers aren't used to having the ball in their hands like that, they tend to put the ball on the ground.
Golden Tigers on a turnover. 3:09 in the second. Quarterback Lewis Williams brings his Tigers back in the ball game. It's going to be first and 10 for Tuskegee on a Kentucky State turnover. Here's Williams.
Take it up top.
Williams drops back half time. Wants to throw, has a man open, and it's going to get inside. It's going to be good enough for Tuskegee first down.
What do we do, Frank?
Move the chains.
Thank you very much. Move the chains, baby. Let's get this game going here. We got some football going here.
Valson comes off the injury list. Picks up a Tuskegee University first down, first and 10. The ball is on the 29-yard line of the Golden Tigers. 2:44. Second quarter action. Lewis Williams has receivers either side. Williams on a long count. Drops back, has time. It's a pass. Williams in the pocket. Gets out of it. Hold it. Hold that ball. Hold that ball. Hold that ball. He needs to check it in.
I think he heard you, Frank, too. He heard you. You and Drew over there. Let's tell my quarterback like that. Hold the ball.
You got to tuck that ball under. He was carrying it kind of high. He thought about it. He heard me, Ken.
I think he heard you too, Frank.
Looked like a little Wonder Bread.
But carry like the dead pig is in.
Carry that home. First and 10 for the Golden Tigers. Lewis Williams has receivers either side. Golden Tigers on a drive. Williams calls his own number, picks up a first down. Here's Lewis. Has time. Unloads and has a man open. It's going to be caught inside of the 8-yard line. Golden Tigers, will he be in? Yes, he is.
Jamal Pritchard.
First and 10. Pritchard pulls in a Williams pass, and the Tigers, the Golden Tigers, are striking offensively, Ken.
There you go, Frank. They're playing like this is their time. This is their time to come and make their plays. And this is the 8th game of the season, 9th game of the season. Make some plays, finish the second half strong. The first half,
Minute 40 to go before halftime. Fans are on their feet here at Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium as the Golden Tigers
are playing some football,
some football action alive here. Reset the clock to 1:51. 1:51 before halftime. Golden Tigers on a long play. It's going to be first and 10. They're inside of the 18-yard line on a great play as quarterback Williams is finding receivers open here in Tuskegee. First and 10 from the 18, Lewis. Williams is calling the signals for the Golden Tigers. Here's Lewis. He drops back at their pass time, fires it open, and he's going to find a man. Touchdown. Golden Tigers strike again.
Lay it and play it, baby. Lay it and play it.
Number 17, Pritchard walks in from a Williams pass. Golden Tigers back on the scoreboard. We have a 20-21 ball game as the Tigers, Ken, are making something happen here in the West as this game is going down to the end.
And you got, Frank, you got to give credit to that front line of the horses up front. You got a couple of seniors up there. It's their last game playing in the Golden Tigers Alumni Bowl here, and they're doing a great job protecting that quarterback. Quarterback did a great job, and they're executing like they should be executing, and on their way to winning this game.
Here's a PAT. As he kicks it, it's up. It's good. Ball game tied, 21-21, 1:43 before halftime. Tuskegee 21, Kentucky State 21. You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network.
The real reason why I went after Comcast and Charter, it didn't have anything to do with my cable networks. It didn't. What happened was a gentleman wanted to do the Black College Sports Network, in partnership with the HBCUs. And Comcast did not accept it. And that would have made a lot of money for these black colleges. Absolutely. And it would have educated the Black College Sports Network. This is what he wanted to do. That would have educated a lot of black kids. And when they didn't do that, that's when I came off the bench and said, okay, I'm gonna light you up like a Christmas tree. Okay? That was the real reason why I got into it, was when I saw what happened with the Black College Sports Network, which I don't know. I just knew that these black, I knew that these black colleges were going to benefit, and these black kids were going to get the education that they deserved and not have to pay.
On the campus of Tuskegee University, here's the kickoff. It's going to be kicked inside. It's going to be taken in the end zone. The 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25. He's tripped up around the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Thoroughbreds of Kentucky State with 1:37 in the second. The ball game's tied, Ken. 21-21 here in Tuskegee, Alabama.
You know, that touchdown that Tuskegee scored was very important with the way that Kentucky State runs the ball at the clock. You did not want to go down 2 scores to this game. And considering Kentucky State gets the ball to open the second half, it's going to be important for Tuskegee to get a defensive stop here to make sure that they stay within that 1-score margin and worse going into halftime.
You're absolutely right, A.D. Drew. That's 1st and 10 for the Thoroughbreds. The ball is on the 27-yard line of Kentucky State. Here's the play. Jerry boxes signals. Here's Jerry under center. Gives it up to Gut. And here's that option. Here's that option. And they find a crease, Ken. That option, I tell you, they're working that option, man. I tell you, it's kind of scary when they get that ball, Ken, because they make it work and make it work effectively.
And you know that's Apollon Woodley over there. He usually make a good open field tackle, but that guy number 15 has some good feet on him and froze his feet. Otis Odom froze his feet a little bit, but he had plenty of wiggle room out there, and that was a good play by Otis.
1st and 10, big first down play for Kentucky State. They get it to their own 48-yard line. 1:29 to go. Here's the play. Jerry goes up the gut again to number 3. That's been his bread and butter guy today. It's going to be Brett Sly for Kentucky State, and he'll get it inside Golden Tiger territory. It'll be marked inside. We'll see where the spot will be. Looks like it's going to be around the 47-yard line. It's going to be marked on the 47, 2nd down and 10. Timeout, Thoroughbreds. Let's pause. You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network.
For 200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
We're back live on the campus of Tuskegee University, where a little liquid sunshine is kind of coming down in Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium, where the Thoroughbreds have the ball, 2nd down and 10. Ball is on the 47-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Jerry on that option again, turns the corner, and he is going to be pushed out of bounds. Did you see the hurdle? Antonio Kennan forced that play out of bounds, Ken.
Great job, man, Antonio. And I like Cross over there, the linebacker coming up there, finish the plays, and they, that's the play that they're gonna have to stop coming in the second half. They're gonna go to the chalkboard and shut that baby down because, like Drew said earlier, they've been a running team, not a passing team.
1st and 10. Ball is on the 47. Here's the play. He gives it up to Gut. Gives it to Silva again. Silva gets it inside. He'll be brought down around the He'll spot it around the 36-yard line. 53 seconds to go before halftime. Kentucky State with the football. Rain is coming down here in Tuskegee. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Here go the Thoroughbreds. They hand it off again, and that option, Ken, is moving swiftly here in Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium. Reminds me of your former coach, Haywood Sissom. He used to like to run that option.
Run that option.
He used to run it. Coach Sissom ran that option here many Saturday here.
We're going to run it down their throat.
We'll run it till they stop.
So what makes this option so hard to defend?
Execution. And the quarterback sells it to be sold properly.
Hold your point, Ken. 1st and 10, ball on the 30. Quarterback Jerry barks the signals. Has it on the 30-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Up to gut goes Kentucky State, and they bulldoze their way through. Oh, that carry for the Thoroughbreds is number 32. Christopher Conway, the big fullback. Timeout, Golden Tigers. Let's pause. You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on? Sure. It's wireless. It's something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password? Buick Envision 2021. Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable. That's a really tight spot. Don't worry. I used to hate parallel parking. Me too. Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you. All of you.
Have you had your Earth Blend coffee today?
We're back live in Tuskegee, Alabama. Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium is your venue as the Golden Tigers and the Kentucky State Thoroughbreds are doing battle in Tuskegee, Alabama. The Battle of the West, the best from the West, is being determined here this afternoon with the Thoroughbreds. Have it 2nd down and 10. It's on the 24-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Quarterback Jerry calling the signals. They're running that option. Jerry drops back, wants to throw. It's going to be almost intercepted by the Golden Tigers.
I love that nickel defense, baby.
He's going to wish he had that one all day long. He's going to dream about that one tonight.
That's a pick six if he holds on.
I'm telling you, that was all the way. He just couldn't get a handle on it, but he's going to think about it tonight when he goes into that dream world. 3rd down and 3 for the Thoroughbreds. 28 seconds, 28 ticks on the clock before halftime. 21-21. Your score with deadlock tied. SIAC West Division Championship. Well, not championship. West Division competition. Let me correct myself on that. It's not the championship, but it'll lead there if they make it.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be thrown out of bounds. 26 seconds. The clock gets about a tick on that last play, Ken, and it's leading to the road of the championship. This game will have a factor in it.
West Division competition.
Where the Thoroughbreds are 2-2 in SIAC play. Golden Tigers are 2-1. So Golden Tigers want to increase their win record in the West, and that will put them in a better position to be competitive in the West. Got a strong Miles College Golden Bears football team next week, and that game, you can always throw the records away. Ken, what are you showing me, Ken?
We're 2-2, Frank.
We're actually
in the conference.
Oh, we're 2-2. I'm sorry.
2-2 overall.
2-2. We're in the conference.
In the conference, 2-2.
2-1. That was last. Okay. All right, we'll get it straight. What are we, Ken?
We'll call on SID. Brian got it. He gave us the 2-2 on the heads up.
Okay, we're 2-2. Okay.
Yeah.
We're 2-2 in the conference. Okay. All right. 26 ticks to go here in Tuskegee, Alabama. It's the last game for the seniors. It's senior day here on the campus. Of seniors getting a chance to make their last impression on their venue here at home, Ken.
And senior day, and as some seniors are showing out, and I can't say any more about Carl Matthews. He made 2 tackles coming from the free safety. then got the turnover by ripping the ball out, keeping his eyes open and being aware on the football field. I love it. And you got Nate Harris being the anchor of that offensive line, being the go-to guy, and had good protection so that Williams can get a couple of throws he did get in there, and getting the timing down. And it's just going to be a great day, and it's a good job. And the seniors is going to hopefully go out with a win today. Frankly, with Frank and AD, I'm looking for the seniors to go out with a win today. Not hopefully, they will.
Fourth down, they're going to go for
fourth down, and they've been dangerous on converting at fourth down. Golden Tigers are going to have to adjust to this play, and they've done it well. And this time they come up with a reverse, and they'll get inside, and the Thoroughbreds will be stopped. It's going to be pretty close. It's going to be pretty. They get the first down. I'm sorry. If they're going to get the first down, and the chains are going to be moved, and Kentucky State has 11 seconds on the clock. It's going to be 1st and 10.
They've converted 2 fourth downs today.
They've converted 3. They've converted 3.
Yeah, 3. That makes them 8 for 12 on the season.
Okay.
Outstanding.
21-21, you score, tied with 11 seconds. The Thoroughbreds are talking it over on the sideline here, making some adjustments. And this option has been quite interesting to defend here in Tuskegee, as the Golden Tigers have had a few challenges here against this K-State option. 2nd and 10, 11 ticks on the clock. Here's the play. Jerry throws long, has a man. Oh, it's going to be overthrown. Pass incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, great coverage by the nickel defense. You got to give them credit. I like that.
They're going to bring the field goal kicker in, obviously, and attempt a field goal.
6 seconds. He could have got one more.
Jonathan Ward will be in to attempt the K-State field goal. And one of the twins came on the field, and he was rushed off quite swiftly.
Let's take it to the house, fellas.
Here's a field goal attempt for Overload Kentucky State. Golden Tigers going to send everybody in. Here's the field goal attempt. It's up, and he splits the uprights before halftime, and the Thoroughbreds pick up 3 points as the clock expires. At the end of the first half, Kentucky State kicks a field goal. It's 24-21 as the Golden Tigers and the Thoroughbreds are up here at home. Halftime here in Tuskegee. Your score, Kentucky State 24, Tuskegee 21. You're listening to the Tuskegee Digital Network.
All right.
Alabama State to face Howard. It'll be interesting to see how the fan mix works. You know, how Howard's fan base responds, because has Howard been in a SWAC MEAC challenge? So I thought it was initially kind of good to introduce the Northeast